Hello and welcome to AI Factorial. AI-generated deepfakes are becoming so realistic, it's getting harder to tell what's real and what's not. ByteDance has just dropped a game-changing AI project called OmniHuman-1. It takes a single image, lets you add any audio or video, and animates that image to make it move in perfect sync with the voice. Let me show you a few examples.
You will become. And I know about this because I had the opportunity to stand on top of the Olympic podium and feel the weight of that gold medal around my neck. And I wouldn't have been there had it not been for the...
Just from one photo, this AI not only lip-syncs the audio perfectly, but also animates the woman's entire body, syncing her movements with the voice. Here's another example.
Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we all on the same team?
Again, notice how this demo is super realistic. Not only is the AI syncing the boy's lips, but it also animates the background people walking. Here's another one where the AI even syncs the person's breathing sounds.
What would art be like without emotions? It would be empty. What would our lives be like without emotions? They would be empty of values. So a famous classical poet said, "We hate and we love. Can one tell me why?" Catullus. Science does not answer why questions.
How crazy is that? And it's not just limited to realistic photos. You can use cartoons, anime, even animals, and tricky poses. Let's take a look.
On the day I was born, I looked in your eyes and felt your sweet love. I knew you were the one when I opened my eyes and heard from above.
Notice how it makes her blink, and everything about her movement looks perfectly consistent. Anime and cartoons are perfect for this. You could even generate an image with something like Midjourney or Stable Diffusion, then make it speak whatever you want with this AI tech. Now, here's an example with 3D characters.
Yes, this is his position, in 2 words. A little while since, he obtained an excellent offer of employment abroad from a rich relative of his, and he had made all his arrangements to accept it.
This is, honestly, the best lip sync and body animation I've seen. Her whole body moves, not just her face, and it even adds little details like snow in the background. Super impressive. Another example.
Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we all on the same team?
With this AI tech, anyone could create their own Pixar-style animation, even on a laptop. No need for high-budget animation studios anymore. Here's one showing the model's ability to handle different languages, plus it animates the full body and background too.
做人如果没梦想，那跟咸鱼有什么分别啊？
You can even introduce animals. Watch as it brings an animal into the scene.
希望我的小猫永远健康，永远快乐，长命百岁，好不好？
How realistic is that? Seriously, if you spot any flaws, let me know in the comments. From what I can see, this looks flawless. Just amazing. Here's a vegetable character.
哦嘿，你们是怎么发现我的？虽然我知道这样说有点不合适，但是为了你们的健康着想，希望你们记得多吃蔬菜。
Again, the quality is incredible. Let's move on to some examples showing different poses. Here's a woman talking to the phone on the subway.
我不后悔遇见你，更不后悔喜欢上你。谢谢你给我带来的快乐，只希望你每天都开心。
It handled it flawlessly. Here's an example featuring hand gestures during a speech.
I work when I get the accolades, when I go in fleets and flights, and when people say that they have read my autobiography or they have read my books, then I understand that what...
Notice how the hands have 5 fingers. I think it's fair to say that we've moved past the stage where AI struggles to generate realistic hands and fingers. This looks like the real deal. Here's a woman resting her head on her hand. Let's see how it handles that.
Όταν κάποιος είναι ερωτευμένος, μπορούμε να πούμε την έκφραση «τον πονάει το δοντάκι». Αυτό
And here's an even trickier one, a person wearing a mask. Let's see how it goes.
现在住台南，租房子，因为工作的关系。
Here's an example featuring big body movements, highly expressive facial gestures, and a seamless transition from speech to singing.
And just explore all the musical theater options out there, but don't just stick for the song that everyone thinks is amazing. Back in the 80s, men, remember? No man, no madness. So no one was...
It also supports a wide range of languages.
Parce que j'ai toujours habité à Paris et dans tous les cas, j'aime beaucoup la capitale, il y a tout.
Check out the details, like the passing pedestrian and traffic reflected on the glass windows in the background. The level of detail this tool can generate is truly amazing. Now here's an example of an old woman holding a glass of water. Look at how realistically the AI animates the glass and even the water's movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a new client of Home Instead and friend and former neighbor of Lori and Paul Hogan, I am so honored to be chosen to offer the invocation this evening.
Once again, I'm blown away. If you notice any flaws, please tell me in the comments. This seems pretty smooth to me. One cool feature of this tool is that you can upload singing audio too. However, due to copyright issues, I won't be posting demos with artist songs here. But I've included links to the singing demos below if you want to check them out. Now, here's what I find most impressive about OmniHuman-1. You can upload a video of someone moving, and it will use that video to control the body movements of your input image. Check this out.
But how do we produce food without destroying nature? How do we deliver to 10 billion people affordable, nutritious, and sustainable food?
The original input video is on the top left. On the top right, the AI is syncing the first frame of the image with the audio. It's generating this man's movements all on its own. In the bottom left, the AI is syncing not only the audio, but also the body and hand movements from the original video on the top left. You can see how his body and hand movements align, with the only difference being his lip movements. You can even isolate the hand movements and ignore the body movements. This is shown in the bottom right, just the hand movements from the original video, but no body movements. Such a flexible and versatile tool. OmniHuman-1 is truly in a class of its own. When you compare its performance to other video generators, it clearly outperforms them. Just look at the scores for animation quality. OmniHuman-1 dominates in both portrait and full-body animations. I've gone through the technical papers, but there's no word yet on whether the code will be released. However, since they did share the technical paper detailing how it was trained and its architecture, I'm hoping they'll eventually open source it, or at least release the tool for public use. Do you think this tool should be released, or is it too risky? With this technology, we could easily forge videos of anyone, which could lead to serious misuse if not handled responsibly. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more AI facts, insights, and practical solutions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.